Coming to you from Farmer Dave's Kitchen here in Dracut, Massachusetts, I'm Stacey.
I'm Denise.
And we're here to help you prepare
your share.
Today's Vegisode is all about gazpacho.
At its most basic, gazpacho is a soup made of raw blended vegetables and or fruit, spices, and it is served cold. This is a great use up your veggies type of recipe, and there are so many variations.
Gazpacho has some ancient roots, and it's been influenced by many cultures: Spanish, Roman, Greek, Moroccan, you name it. The soup evolved into different varieties for different cultures depending what was available at the time. Originally, it was a blended mixture of stale bread, olive oil, garlic, and some sort of liquid, water or vinegar.
Okay.
And a variety of vegetables and nuts were added depending on the region that was making the gazpacho.
Interesting.
The history is really fascinating, so if any of you like to geek out on food history like I do, this one would be really interesting to research. Check out thekitchenproject.com.
Very interesting. So the recipe couldn't be simpler, and it is meant to be served cold, which is so nice during the summer months. You can see we're very warm today. However, the tomato version of gazpacho, you can warm this up. It's sort of like a fancy tomato soup, which
really
is
is
really nice. So this is our base recipe of a tomato gazpacho. Then we'll show you how to sub out ingredients and how to make some fruit versions as well.
Which is pretty good.
Yeah,
Okay.
very exciting.
So we're going to use a blender for this. You can break out your food processor. Just depends on the space and how big the recipe is.
Exactly.
These recipes are great if you've been freezing and preserving the tomatoes, peppers, melon, berries while in season. Gazpacho is like a taste of summer in January.
Delicious.
Because there are so few ingredients, however, and there's no heat involved, you want to use the best quality ingredients that you can find. So grabbing the in-season produce and freezing it is a great way to go.
There you go. Okay, so we're going to take advantage of the season's local produce here at Farmer Dave's, or again, the preserved local produce, which is going to give you the best result, which is essentially what Stacey was just telling us. So tomato gazpacho. 3 pounds of tomatoes, de-seeded and cut into small chunks.
Okay, this might be entertaining. Let's just... Easy
We got
as
this,
she
we got this.
goes, Easy as she goes. So we don't
Steady,
wind
steady.
up wearing...
Yeah, let's not wear the tomatoes
not
today.
wearing the tomatoes. We've done so good so far. There we go.
All right, we got them in there.
That's good.
And then we're going to go with 1 small or half of a large sweet onion cut into 1-inch chunks. See if we can get this all in here. Now, 1 cucumber peeled and de-seeded and cut into 1/4-inch pieces.
Okay. if you
So
can
this
get
has already been de-seeded.
And I'm going to show you how to de-seed. Now, 2 things. You see that this is pretty
Pretty full.
full. So I am going to, because the tomatoes are so much liquid, I'm going to run it for a second and it's going to drop the volume a lot. So let's do this first.
There it goes. Excellent. Yep, we should be able to get some more in there.
I'm just going to press down on that a little bit.
There
There
we
we go. Okay. Now, de-seeding the cucumber. The reason
Yes.
we de-seed the cucumber is the center of the cucumber. There's a lot more water, and also the seeds can have a tendency of being bitter, so we're not going to blend the seeds in there.
Makes sense.
So all I did was cut it in half, peel it, have a tablespoon here, and you're just going to wiggle it right along the edge.
Oh, there you go.
And that's it.
Easy peasy.
And not only is this ready for this, and we'll chop it up, but it can also be
Sure.
one of those boats that you fill with like
Yeah.
tuna salad or peanut butter or whatever you want to do.
That's
you know?
kind of a fun idea.
So,
All right.
all right, what's next?
Okay, so we're going to get 1 red pepper de-seeded and cut into small, diced size pieces. And then 1 large garlic clove minced, which we have already done. And then a 1/4 cup of basil or pesto could be a good substitution. So, but we do have basil.
So in the wintertime, when you can't find fresh basil and you can
Yeah.
get a hold of pesto,
Great.
pop pesto in here. It'll
Yep.
be fine.
That's the fun thing about being able to switch in and out some of these ingredients. 1/4 cup of a good extra virgin olive oil.
I think I might have actually put parsley in there. Because it all
You know
looks the
what?
same.
It's green and it's fresh.
So I'm going to add basil too. So we'll have
Let's
basil
do
and
that.
parsley. So then
Yep.
I'm
We've
gonna
got
add a little
about
bit
a
of
quarter
this.
cup. Beautiful.
That might be a little less because I'm going to try and blend it a little bit and see if
Okay.
we can get it a little further down.
Yep. Sounds good. This smells so good.
It's so fresh.
Yes, that's the best word to describe this.
I think I'm going to need it
need to crank it up.
tamper.
Here we go.
I'm going to do that with it off so I can get some of the chunks down inside.
Right.
And that'll kick up the motor a little bit more.
Excellent.
So now I have that above the blade.
Yeah. There she goes. Beautiful. Now we still need to add in a little more of the olive oil,
The olive oil. There we go.
the red wine vinegar, and about 3/4 teaspoon of salt, black pepper.
And then let's just go a little bit longer. Because we are at just about max capacity
Yes,
there.
we are. So salt, pepper, we'll put the cap back on, whip this guy up. Looks so good.
Pepper. Oh, and then I'm putting in an extra ingredient because I think it's pretty amazing
Okay.
with gazpacho, and that's a couple shakes of Worcestershire sauce.
Oh, secret ingredient.
Just adds a little bit of savoriness. There we go.
Oh, I can't wait to taste this.
There we go. I'm actually going to do that. Let's see. We're pretty full, so I don't want to
It's
go
very
to,
full.
we don't want to redecorate the
Yeah,
kitchen.
no
at this point.
redecorating, no bloopers today, please. Nice. Now, we have reserved about 1/4 of the bell pepper, the cucumber, and the tomato pieces to mix in once blended, which we have here on the side.
So, pretty bowl.
Beautiful.
If you want to add a little bit of that.
Yeah. Some
Yeah.
of these guys
It's okay.
in
We're tasting
there.
it. The hands are fine.
That's nice. That's nice.
And then, would you hold that? for
Yes,
me?
I will
Thank you.
definitely hold this for you. Wow. Talk about getting all of your vegetables for the entire day in one
one bowl.
serving.
It's totally in one bowl.
That's definitely in one bowl.
So let's stir it up.
Wow.
And are we ready to taste?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm going right
You're
in.
diving right in.
I'm going right in. Fresh.
I love
Great.
it. Now, if you like a little heat, totally optional chili peppers. When you're blending, adds a nice amount.
Right.
Or Farmer Dave's hot sauce.
There you go.
I know it's a plug, but it's really, really good.
But it's really
And
good.
You just add that in at the end. You don't have to blend it, so everybody can make their own.
Nice.
And then you just wind up mixing it up, and it's absolutely
It's
delicious.
beautiful.
Okay.
Very good.
So we're going to do another variation, a fruit variation. We're going to clean this up and reset, and we'll be right back with the next one. Now for a couple of variations using melon. This is great when melons are in season or if you have frozen melons for use later on. First, you can use the above recipe and then add cubed red watermelon. So the tomatoes with the watermelon is actually
Right.
really lovely. It just tastes sweeter
Yeah.
than it would normally.
Right.
Now we're going to do a different version. Ready?
Yes. I see a giant bowl of cantaloupe here, Stacy.
How much?
We need 8 cups of cantaloupe.
You know, I'm going to break some of these putting it in.
Yeah, they're huge.
We may have gotten a little lazy with our cutting.
That's a lot of cutting.
This was a lot of cutting.
We're also going to need 1 cucumber, peeled and de-seeded.
Oh, look at that. That one's done.
Ta-da! Guess what? I'm going to get this in
While I do this.
while
great.
you do that. We'll get these cucumbers in there. I'm going to eyeball that. That's about 1 cucumber.
That's beautiful.
And we're going to need 1 red bell pepper.
All right.
There's our pepper. That's actually a decent amount.
Good.
Now, either a 1/4 cup of basil or parsley. We have some beautiful fresh basil.
And I'm just gonna tear it just because
sounds
it's
so
going through the blender.
Yeah.
And it's gonna go right down, so
Right.
that'll be fine. All right.
Now, with the watermelon, we ended up using red wine vinegar, but with the cantaloupe, we're actually going to do a white vinegar.
This is my brand new vinegar too.
Yeah, get this guy open.
And it is a white Sicilian lemon. So this will add just like a little bit of citrus.
A little bit of
to it.
citrus. We're going to get some onion in there too. We only need about 2 tablespoons of that.
Of course, this is if I can actually get it open.
We can get this open. We're going to
was
need about
laughing
2
about that.
tablespoons of olive oil. Sorry for my reaching, Stace.
It's okay. I can't get the. I can't get it open.
And then we're going to do some salt.
Yeah, you can do the salt right there.
That basil smells really good.
It almost has an anise.
It does. It's
smell to
interesting.
it. It's not like when you think of the Genovese basil.
Now,
Hey, would you like to
optional, I can. Optional with this is a 1/2 of a de-seeded minced jalapeno. If you want this to have a little bit of heat,
Add a little bit of that
let's do that.
because it's so sweet.
I think we should add a little heat. Now these guys just pump off.
Oh, nice.
You loosened it for me.
Did I? No, I just think you've been working out. It's lifting all those melons in the farm stand.
That's probably what it is.
All right. So nice little
That smells
splash.
really good. Right?
Ooh, crazy. isn't it?
Nice. So mix
Ready?
these together with the salt. I got some in there, but we can add a little bit more. I didn't get a lot.
I think I can take it because the
Yeah,
melon is so
there's
ripe.
a lot of melon.
All right. Here we go.
All right, blend away.
Oh, I'm gonna have to use the tamper again, aren't I?
No, there she
here it
goes. There she goes. Give it a little shake. Kick it up. Oh yeah.
Hopefully this isn't making you guys go deaf. There we go. You know what? I can fit more melon in here now.
Yeah. Now you've got a little bit of room.
Because we kind of shorted it a little bit. So we ran out of room. There we go.
Nice. All right.
Look at the color.
It's beautiful.
Okay. Now I'm going to move that
Yeah.
away. Okay, ready?
Oh, pour this in. Wow.
Oh, that smell.
That's
That smell is amazing.
insane.
And
That's gorgeous.
I got something to put on it because cantaloupe is classic with prosciutto. Mm-hmm. So we crisped up a few pieces of prosciutto.
That is lovely.
And I thought we could just tear it right in the soup.
It's perfect.
There we go.
Very nice.
So that's what it looks like. All those flecks. Oh, you get
And you know me.
fancy.
You know me and my garnish.
Here you go. Let's
Needed to
taste.
happen.
Oh, that's crazy good.
Wow.
Catch that heat on the back,
On the back.
just a little bit.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, with
You
the
need that.
prosciutto.
I can totally do this with some ham.
That's
Some little
amazing.
pieces of ham. That's crazy. Now, earlier
Oh
we
my
made
goodness.
the same version with red watermelon, and we have it already.
Correct.
And this, it
I'm in-
actually wound up being more orange by the time we added the ingredients. It's pretty funny. And we haven't had this one yet. Are you
No.
ready?
Yep. Yeah. How did
try
this end
this.
up being more orange? I think it might have been the peppers.
Oh, we did add red wine vinegar to this one, so I don't know if that discolored it a little bit, but isn't that
Possibly.
delicious?
That is so good.
Totally great.
I wouldn't have thought to do these with the
There's
melons.
3 versions. Really
Really delicious.
Melon, and this uses all the things that have been coming in the CSA share.
Yes.
It's great with everything that you put up, with what you preserve, with what you freeze, and it really is a taste of summer in the middle of January. Pour
It's
these
great.
in a mason jar, pack them in your lunch, and then you have a drink. What a great lunch.
Experiment with the ingredients and enjoy.